and I've been reading. So I finished 2 books. I finished The Grown Up by Gillian Flynn, which is actually a really quick, really good read. And this short story was one that George R.R. Martin told her to write, and then spawned all of her other books like Gone Girl and Dark Places and Sharp Objects, which is actually my favorite Gillian Flynn horror thriller novel. I also finished You. I don't know how I feel being a girl that has a book that says on it, now a Lifetime series. But I really liked the Netflix series, and I had to get the book to read it in order to compare it between the TV show adaptation and the actual novel. And I have to say, just my first impressions, I finished this last night, is that Joe is way more of a piece of shit in the novel than he is in the show. But I'll probably do an entire video talking about the differences from the show from the novel to the show. And outside of that, I have this huge stack of books that I'm gonna read. Well, it's not that huge, it's only like 4. So hopefully I can finish all 4 of these between February and March. That is the plan. The first one that I have on top of here is the Inugami clan, which is the translated version of the Japanese Gothic tale of murder that inspired the name of Kyo's side band, Sukekiyo. So there's a name of like rogue Ronin running around murdering people, and their name is Sukekiyo. But I have yet to start reading this. Once I do, I probably will do an entire thing talking about how this, I feel, influences the band Sukekiyo. And then next up we have Neuromancer, which is the first book in the Neuromancer trilogy by William Gibson, and this is the novel that inspired The Matrix. I am on a huge sci-fi cyberpunk kick. I just finished Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep last month, and I have a video talking about that coming up soon. So I'm excited to start this. I also do really like The Matrix, which is the movies that it inspired, and just to see what's different. I'm also reading, I've been reading this for a while, which is the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, and this is also another sci-fi novel, but it doesn't quite start off that way first. And I really like her unique way of using different points of view. And then last but not least, I have this book, which is from like my childhood, so long ago. Like baby Ariana was into this, as you can see that it has motherfucking unicorns on the cover. But this is book 3 in a trilogy that I started when I was 10 years old. It came out in 2008, and I finally just purchased a cheap library edition of this, and it holds a special place in my heart. Eventually I will finish this, regardless of the fact that I'm now an old lady. So that's everything that I'm reading.